Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 156. I am Sunshine, and Captain is not here. I'm still walking. I'm still talking. I have to stand still while I film this because I've got to look at my notes. I am going 18.4 miles today, slack packing from Woodford Hollow to MA Route 2, southbound. And the reason that Captain is not with me, if you remember a couple of weeks ago, I went to visit Avalon at university, and he stayed behind and did what I'm doing today by himself. And then the one I'm going to do tomorrow, which is both makeup miles for me, with Will. So it is a beautiful day, guys. It is 66 degrees. I'm in a tank top. I'm in skort. I've done 2 miles already straight up. And I'm hoping to be done by 10 a.m. No, I'm just kidding. I started at 8 o'clock. Yeah, nothing else to report. Just, it's going to be just you guys and me today. And look how far from Katahdin. Although I am much closer because I am going back in time to make up miles. These may be my final pair of AT Thru-Hike shoes. These are the Topo mids. I can't remember which style they are. We'll tag it. I've had these before. I love them, but these are the ones that they're discontinuing. So I need to find another pair, and that's why I went to the Hoka's, and I love my Hoka Anna, whatever they're called. But what they don't have is they don't have the toe box. And I really wanted the toe box for the end of the hike, especially since my feet are swelling and they're growing in this part of the foot. And I want this part to be comfortable with all the bouldering and the rocks climbing up big hills and down big hills. I'm back to my original gaiters by Dirty Girl, because my other ones are being washed. My darn tough, Smart Wool socks, my Injinji toe socks, and then these are called Run Forever compression sleeves that my friend Becky gave me. She did the Trail Magic the other day, and I absolutely love them. So I got quite a bit of color going on here this morning. So one of the reasons I decided to go southbound today was it's only 11 minutes from our hotel, and Will had some meetings he had to go to this morning. And we had a meeting together with one of our clients at 6:30. So it just seemed logical. Plus, I like ending in a spot that's not like a dirt road in the middle of nowhere when I'm hiking, especially if there's a possibility that the train might be too hard or I might get in after dark. I like coming into a place that has some sort of life or cars on a road, not just something out in the middle of the nowhere that looks like it could be a road. So I'm not even halfway yet, and it's noon. So I have a block of cheese, some salami, some fig spread, and a ginger ale, and 2 Rice Krispie treats, and some leftover salt and vinegar chips. I did it flat for a bit. I've got another 3-mile climb, and then it's down for the rest of the day, bringing me, I think, to 18 point something miles for the day. I'm listening to an audiobook by the guy from Grossimere Gear. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I don't have any of their gear. Take less, do more. He said something interesting. He said we are, as hikers, we are 3 bad decisions of going on a hike and never returning. So it's not one bad decision you make out there. Excuse me. But if you make 3, that could mean you're not coming back. And I kind of feel like that for the boat life. Like, we have redundant systems if something fails. But I have seen those circumstances with other people sailing where, multiple things have gone wrong, even though they've had backup systems, which leads to a very tragic situation. So I thought that was interesting. He said 3 poor decisions. Luckily, we haven't had that happen to us. Who's up for a cheesy plug? I think I've mentioned this on here before, but one of the, oh God, the lighting it's beautiful, but the lighting is kind of wacky today. One of the parts of our business is that we consult with people on the logistics of full-time travel, language learning. So our kids are trilingual, and Will and I are not. So how we were able to get them trilingual, homeschooling, world schooling, running a remote business, visas, medical while traveling, living an alternative life. A lot of our clients that we work with, it's about the emotional aspect of this lifestyle. We've consulted on, we still consult on what it's like to RV Europe, the obstacles we had when buying a sailboat from not knowing how to sail at all. We actually have got some new consulting clients about thru-hiking, and just some people that want some guidance on preparing for their thru-hike. So all kinds of things. So there is a link down in the description if you want to book a consulting session. You can also become a patron, and there's a certain tier. It's actually a better financial move if you do it through Patreon. You can cancel Patreon at any time, plus you get swag and some other benefits. And then on some of the tiers, you get a monthly call with us. So check all that out. We love to help people figure out things that are kind of not the norm in their everyday lives, and connect with them and help them manifest these big dreams. So I hope we get to work with you. Because it's mid-September and we are making up a lot of the Vermont days, it's not really Vermont that much. There's been a little bit, but not bad at all, guys. And after tomorrow, we'll only have 3 days left of Vermont to make up. Now, we may be making it up in the snow. I don't know. We will be doing it this year. But I'm pretty happy to not be in the mud. Everyone cautioned us about that. And the captain did have a couple days when he was hiking without me. This trail and the one I'm going to do tomorrow. See, here it is. But there's kind of always ways to go around, But I hear it can be really, really bad. So I'm very fortunate. The fact that it's like 75 degrees today in the mud. It hasn't rained in a while and the mud's all dried up. So the AT and the long trail go with each other for part of the trail. I think we mentioned this before, but just to mention again, because this is actually welcome to Vermont. So I'm going this way, but I never got to actually be welcome to Vermont because I missed the beginning. So yay! We have not done our singing in Vermont yet because we have not been together. I guess we were together, but we forgot to sing. So now we're going to have to do our singing. After tomorrow, we'll have 3 days together to make up in Vermont, and we will sing for you guys there. But today, I'm actually welcome to Massachusetts because I'm going southbound. Been there, done that. Welcome back. So obviously, I've done stuff like this already. I just came down this. But I actually was not expecting it today on this trail. So it was a bit of a surprise when I got here, trying to come down it. And it was actually hard to see the trail and where the markings were. They're on a couple of trees and it's still light out, and I have my Far Out app. But the philosophy we have is don't move until you see, you're out of blaze until you see the next blaze. And it's interesting how some parts of the trail are marked really well. And then there's some other parts that are not marked so well. And if you're going down rocks, it's not like it's a beaten down path to be able to see where you're going. So it's not that big of a deal, but if it was dark, it'd be a lot more challenging. This is interesting. This says bad weather trail. And this is where I just came from, down those rocks. So you'll see this from time to time on the trail. I haven't seen it a ton, but it'll be a way to go around something that could be, I almost fell. A way to go around something that could be potentially dangerous if the weather's bad. So that was one of those situations where you wouldn't have to go up those rocks and slip and slide. If it was bad weather, you could go around. It didn't look like too bad of a detour, actually.
Welcome to the end of day 156? Six.
Where I went 18.4 miles from Woodford Hollow, MA Route 2 to Woodford Hollow southbound. And Captain went
0 miles.
0 miles.
From the bed to the chair.
To the schoolwork. Let's see. Today, you guys, I didn't tape much today. It was, I don't know what was going on today. I didn't have a bad day. I just was like, there wasn't much happening. I didn't feel like I had much to say. So I've been having a couple days like that lately. What was the best part of your day?
When Dad brought lunch and it was gas station sushi.
Gas station sushi, yeah.
Well, it wasn't gas station sushi, but it was similar design.
It was grocery store sushi.
Grocery store sushi. Yes, it was still very good.
I think the best part of my day was I had cheese with fig spread and a ginger ale for lunch, which was really good. It's nice to have non-trail food. How about the worst part of your day?
Worst part of my day was not seeing the sun. No, I'm kidding. I did see the sun. But I don't know. Today wasn't that bad. I mean, I'm just tired.
Do you want me to give you a hint?
Sure.
The worst part of my day was not hiking with you today.
Well, that was my worst part of my day too.
Do your feet feel nice? My feet hurt a little bit tonight.
My feet feel very nice.
We've just had a rough time on our feet lately with going through the whites in Maine. It's just really.
Although I have noticed sitting for too long now is not that comfortable anymore.
It's not, right? Because we were in the car. To get here yesterday for 4.5 hours, and you and I were both having problems with our legs. We're like, I was like, I had to stretch out my leg. Like, I couldn't just sit in a car.
Yeah.
Because we're not used to our legs being in a 90 degree angle. We're used to them being, straight out all day. So it's a little hard. All right. So tomorrow, more of the same for you.
More of the same for me. You did, in fact, cross 2 very important milestones.
Yes.
You have officially, technically hiked 1,600 miles.
Plus whatever else I've done, minus the 63 I still need to do in Vermont. So whatever that is. And I've officially crossed into Vermont. Yes. Backwards. Even though I've already done parts of Vermont. It's confusing, guys. All right. Let's let you guys go to bed because I have like a 4 a.m. wake up.
And so we will see you, or you will see them, on day 157. Bye. All right, guys. I forgot the tripod this morning. There's grass in front of it. So I'm just leaning. Oh, the gimbal's going crazy. Okay, doesn't like that. Let's see. There we go. Okay. There's going to be grass in front of this, which is not typically what I eat on the trail. However, I'm going to start packing out more cheese now because it's cold now. And so the cheese won't get all mushy and soft and yucky in my bag. We've had a bad decision here and there, but not altogether. And I'd like to keep it that way. Sat down this opening to have my second lunch. Cheese, guys, and fig spread. Oh, no. It's so good. Did I see anything here? Look like a swordfish right there. You see the black piece of wood as its eye and then its mouth and nose.